Purdue sophomore tonight is one of 4 finalists for the title of National Youth Poet Laureate. Charlotte Yeung calls herself a poet, artist, activist, and humanitarian. Tonight, our Rich Nye shows us how she's inspiring Indiana with her work for social change.
Now I carry a legacy my family barely remembers, paper trail in dust, ashed somewhere in Hokkien and Hong Kong. Here in America, there is a reckoning in my voice.
The voice is 19-year-old Charlotte Yeung from West Lafayette. The poem is called Tradeoffs, her perspective on her father fleeing China in the aftermath of the Cultural Revolution.
I see poetry as this amazing vehicle to speak with people, to communicate with people across the world and across different cultures.
In November, Charlotte traveled to Hiroshima as the youngest person in a delegation from the international campaign to abolish nuclear weapons. She met with survivors of the atomic bomb and wrote Seeds of Peace.
From across the room, Hori-san walks over. He was 5 when the bomb fell. After the bomb, he scooped a handful of soil and found human remains in his palm.
Last summer, Charlotte started a poetry class for women in Afghanistan.
I try to help people amplify their voices for collective liberation. And so many of my poems, especially the ones that I read out often, are related to social issues.
Charlotte is also an award-winning published author. She wrote Isabel and the Magic Bird when she was a senior in high school, and it became an Amazon children's bestseller.
Isabel discovers an abandoned park and works to preserve the land. Charlotte also illustrated the book.
I grew up with a lot of Disney characters where the idea was if you were a girl, you either waited for a guy to save you or you did something only if your family was threatened, like Mulan or Beauty and the Beast. And I just wanted a story where they just wanted to do something just because they felt like it.
That book led to this coloring book on climate change. Charlotte sees her future in diplomacy and nuclear policy, definitely using art activism.
Poems cementing past beyond those inked in jeans.
In Indianapolis, Rich Nye, 13 News.
Charlotte is super talented. She got involved with a group called Voices. That's an Indianapolis organization using the arts for healing and change. In fact, last year, Alyssa Gaines represented Voices and became the first Hoosier to win the National Youth Poet Laureate. So good luck to Charlotte.
Wow, yeah, no kidding.